Welcome back, y'all. And if you're new, here's a clue. Hit that subscribe. Let's go for a ride. And think about it. If you don't like it, easy. Unsubscribe. Alright, let's get in.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. If you tuned in last time, Monza, that was the course. It was the first place race because I had my buddy, kind of hit me up saying, hey, you gonna finish in first. So I had to show at least a first place race. So this one is the Nürburgring. As you can see, man, it's almost 13 miles long, one lap. We're doing 2 laps today, 154 turns. Man, in that time, I think it was like just over 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm close to that. But I'm here in the Corvette. You can see the OPR wants to fight as OPR Racing. And there you go. So this is the shop, basically back seat. So you can see like just past my helmet, through the windshield, the dashboard and all. That's how I do race. So, again, immersion, right? It's a racing simulator, so hey, why not simulate that too? Something all right, so we're just coming up. I haven't even crossed the start finish line yet, so we're all, kind of on the gas, kind of with it. Bad things can happen here, but we all kind of maintain. I get nudged here, but wait for it. All right, so as soon as you round this bend, it's kind of gas out, and then it's a pretty hard brake that comes up right about now. You can see my little red meter come up on the left. Yep. And then I get bumped. It looks like I just screwed up, went off the track, havoc. But really, that wasn't the case. I got bumped from behind, and here's the replay. So who is it? There it is, that Leo play. Boom, right there. That little nudge is enough. That little nudge is enough to kind of ruin your day. So I go from 15th to 20th, basically. From the back to way in the back. But again, that's racing, right? That's what it is. I don't quit. Some people pull the plug and, hey, if this was a real race day and I was on the track and my car was still good to go, best believe I'm gonna be on that track. You never know what could happen. A big accident up ahead, other people dip out and you gain some spots. And in this series, as you probably, if you've been watching or if you go check out the other videos, I pretty much run one race. And that's probably why my points are, kind of lacking there. The next video I'm going to show you, because this is actually the finale, so the final race of this manufacturer series. But I'll show you kind of where I ranked as far as like North America, the United States, my area, my age group or whatnot, and and a couple of my friends too. I'll kind of show you where I'll fall between them, and my goal is to get better. Again, this is my first race. I actually missed race 1, but you gotta start somewhere, so what better time than now, right? Okay, so that part of the track is pretty tricky. You get some long straightaways here. Kind of undulating up and down. It kind of gets, as soon as you come up those crests, kind of like here, your car gets super light. So your braking points, make sure your wheels are turning in the right direction, or you will spin out. But right here, I'm just trying to catch the group. I got, got a little knock, and, but I do catch up, so that's a good thing. See, those yellow flags, great, right? I mean, not great for the other people, but someone either went off the track or spun out. So it's basically a caution flag. So when I see those, I get really excited. I'm like, okay, I can make him some time or at least a position or two. And that's really what it is, right? You're capitalizing on other people's mistakes. And you're trying to run a pretty much perfect race your own self. So you marry those two, and that's racing. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but another yellow. Yep, see, yep, there it goes. I'm gonna get past all this, but so I'm not perfect, and another switch. There you go. So I'm just trying to get better, and I do sometimes. I'm impatient, or I get really excited and I want to go, and I bump people too. Sometimes my judgment is off. I may think, oh, there's a window. I have I can peek in, and maybe I don't have a full understanding of how this other person is setting up their turn. Whether they're staying on the inside and got to exit wide and go in. I kind of have my plan A and B going into the corner. And that's usually where all the mayhem happens, in the corner. And sometimes my plan A doesn't work with the next person's plan A. My fastest way around the track isn't always their fastest way. The cars are set up, different. So, oh man. Okay, so you see that little bump? Look at this. He was a ghost, came out of a ghost because he was off the track, losing control. I tried to steer clear. You see my wheel turned all the way to the left. And that little bump, that little look at him off the track. I was so pissed off here, but it's racing again. I'm just catching up to the pack. Then I get another. What's they get? I got another, ding. 3 seconds. That's an eternity. Especially because on this track you serve that time in this straightaway that's really long. So other cars are ramping up. You'll see it's coming up right here. Everybody's already 100 and 150 miles an hour, and you gotta, reduce. Here I go, serving the point. Drop all the way down to what? 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour? Yep. But it's racing, right? That's what it is. Alright, so I'm back up, and this guy, now he has all his speed and momentum. He's just gonna pass me like I'm standing still. He was the one that couldn't keep it on the track. But again, that's racing. It's not his fault sometimes. Again, it's one of those things, there's no judge. They just, the computer's algorithm just goes, hey, there was a car there, you hit the car, you touch the car, boom, cuffy. So he's doing okay. It's just kind of wrong place at the right time. And here we go. So this is lap 2. 1 is in the bag. Final lap. 2 laps on this 13-mile course. As you can see, it's a monster. Twists and turns. Nothing is flat. If you look at the track, it's bumpy. There's graffiti everywhere. So, all the little white lines and stuff that's on the ground, that's paint. So your tires aren't the grippiest, on paint. The paint's smooth. So you see me bouncing around here and there. And again, so, I'm eager to pass this guy because, and then I touched the grass there. My tires just went off, and, you don't have grip in the grass either. So grass, paint, curbs, bumps. Look at that. The grass, and I don't have enough to recover. More grass, and I still can't stop. And, right? Luckily, there's tires, so it's a little soft. And then we have, he recovers too. He went off the track, and you can see that he recovers. And in front of me, of course, I don't pick up any ground. But, I live the race. And let's keep it moving, right? So, all right, back inside the car. and getting through these little twisties. It's it's kind of the tightest part of the track, pretty much, is in the front, I'd say. And believe it or not, there's a bigger track. There's another portion of this track, that they don't even include. And it stands alone also, that they don't include in this race. But you can race this track in an expanded version. So luckily that wasn't a 2-lap speed. So here I go. Right. Let's see. Am I gonna set him up? Yep. Okay. He's going through there. So he's going pretty fast. So I'm like, all right. Cool, let me back off. He touches the grass. As you see, yep, that little dust kicks up. And there you go. So the grass is not your friend. Play in the sandbox. So I avoid that. Now it's me, right? I'm solo. Now I'm looking for the pack now. Try to keep it on track. Try to make up some time, and hopefully someone else makes a mistake ahead. Hopefully I cause pressure to that guy. That's always my goal. If I'm behind you, look out. I'm not trying to bump you off the track or nothing, but if you make a mistake, I'm gonna capitalize. So just a warning. So I hope I caused him pressure enough to lose it. But yeah, I can see him in the background. He's still plugged in. So big ups to you. That's a competitor right there. It's a fighter. You know what they say? It's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up. And yeah, so hats off to him. Ooh. All right, let's see. Let's see the packet. No, not yet. So let me take this time out. You did again mention that we are doing a charity drive, basically. I call it a drive for good. That's what we're running with, and I plan to give at least $200, if not more, to a local food bank or a charity of your choice. So if you have a charity out there that you're a fan of, or or that you're either involved in, go ahead and put your comment in there below, and whatever. And share that, because whatever charity gains the most, mentions, I'm going to go ahead and take that $200 towards that charity. I think it's a good way to get you guys involved, and hopefully we can do bigger and better things later. Big up to, I want to say, Mr. Sanchez. He mentioned the McDonald's house last video. And I believe I mentioned in the last video, but his comment before was the Ronald McDonald house. And I think they do really, really good things for families, and great. So far, that's my one and only, and they're in the lead. So please, if you have any anything, even if you're not involved and it just pops in your head and you're like, I know this charity, go ahead, leave it. You never know. A good thing is a good thing. So again, when I get 200 subscribers, so that's why I'm telling you guys to share. That's when the $200 donation will happen. Later on, I'm thinking about growing it, and if you guys want to pitch in to make that number even bigger, that's for later. But as far as right now, that's where I'm at, and I'm going to put that on my shoulders and plant that flag for us. You guys involved. So with your help, good things will happen. So back to the race. All right, I'm catching up to somebody. After driving, it's just me on the track. It gets a little boring, and you gotta stay focused. And there I go off the curb. I see the guy, and I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. And I don't know if he has anyone in front of him, but the chase is sometimes, it's harder to stay in front or in first, or however you want to look at it, when you have someone chasing you down. When you have someone, you're chasing someone, you tend to be a little quicker, a little faster, but you can make mistakes. But you know, I think that's why they have, like, you know, when the dogs run, you know, they chase a rabbit because that's when they're the fastest. You know, even though they'll never catch it, you know, going around the track, it's something to aspire to. So, you know, my goal is to catch this guy, apply some pressure, and you know, this is the last lap. P14 could be P13, you know, better for me. But he's doing a good job. He's doing a real good job. Oh, almost lost it there, and you know, I'm a little closer. Oh, I'm really close now. Okay, so I'm gonna peek on this, and I gave the brake. I peeked on the inside because I thought I had it, but you know what? I'm not trying to run him off the track. I hit the brakes. So I'm gonna. What's going on in my mind right now is I know that long straightaway is coming up where I served the penalty the last time. Here it is, that little yellow marker. That's where I served the last time, but no penalties, either one of us. So, and I'm behind him, so I should pick up his draft. So he basically cuts a weight in the air, right? All the air is hitting this car, and if I can slip in behind him, you know, it's a little buffer. And if I peek out just at the right time, I should have more speed than he does, and that's really how you pass someone on a really long straightaway here. And it looks like I'm just out of reach. I'm just coming into my own, and there it is. That should have been my point of passage, but I hit the grass. My tires are dirty. I'm trying to control the car here, but still apply pressure, and I don't have enough braking power. And I got a penalty for that. Boneheaded move by me. I'm not gonna make any excuses. Hey, that's what happened. You know, a car behind me could catch up, and if he can make it within that minute or within that second, you know, that's a position lost by me. So again, thanks for watching. I appreciate you.
All right, thanks for watching.
Until next time. Peace.
If you like what we did here, let's do it again. Hit the like button and subscribe. I definitely appreciate you, and overall be well. Till next time. Peace.